Hey friends, Empress Dannie here, back with another episode of the Daily Grind. Gonna brew you up a nice hot cup of joe and get your day off to a bright and beautiful start. Let's jump in for today's messages. Open Doors card is the first card that came out at the top of the day. So things could simply be aligned. That's usually all that means is that it's like I can't do this, but there may be opportunity to do some other things. I see harvest based on purity. I like this. So depending upon what feels like taking whatever that open door is, there could be something resulting. And deep down is here, okay? Deep down usually refers to at the root of or at the heart of, and intention is here, okay? Thank you guys for grace and making it, making it. Let's get an animal card. What I like about the harvest card, harvest is an indication that the seeds have already been planted. The gist of the work has already been done. All that's left is to reap, right? The fruits, the vegetables have already grown. All that's left is to pick them, right? To go pull them. Panther. I saw that card in the deck. I wondered if it was going to come out. Panther with open doors. Now, if you guys have watched the Aries messages, I said that I could feel in Aries energy that somebody was going to snap. And that's kind of synonymous with Panther energy. So there could be some of that at play today. Um, um, at the top of the day, right? With open doors open doors to me gives like Four of Wands energy, which is like there's alignment. You set yourself up, or this is, and it don't have to be like anything bad, but it's almost like things taking place, and it's the perfect opportunity to what could be like address this or do whatever this is. Okay. Camel is here, which will harvest. The camel usually indicates self-love. So whatever this is, could be something that you're gaining within yourself. Or you could certainly be showing yourself love. Okay. I see the shark at the bottom of the deck, which could be like you're eyeing your harvest, right? I don't know why it's given like this is my harvest, right? It's given like I worked for this or I did all this work. Maybe you planted the seed. So when it comes to the harvest, you keeping it to yourself, or you're taking care of you. That's kind of what it feels like. The bee is here. Okay. Fire, fire, air. The deer at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So the top of the day feels like when someone does something, right? And it's like that's the information that I need, or that's exactly what I'm talking about. When somebody like set you up perfectly, right? Or proves your point, that's what it feels like. Or you could be doing something to prove your point or prove a point, okay? Someone else could be right, but that's what it feels like. Alignment in what feels like we'll just say that whatever it is proves a point. Harvest. And the camel. I keep going back to the top of the day. The teeth definitely come out, okay? Um, but there's alignment for this. It's resulting in something though, almost as if it feels as though you're doing something for yourself that you maybe would not have done before. That I feel like is a product of your growth. It's a testament to your growth, is what it feels like. Yeah, there's some sort of change taking place. Something makes me feel like there's a change taking place in your productivity. Yeah. The panther is what's bringing about the change. So, whatever this is, at the open door, whatever is established, or I don't know why I want to say set up, but it doesn't feel like it's a setup. It just feels like it is as alignment, right? So that's the way that energetically things are aligned to take place. So whatever happens at the top of the day, the way things play out, whatever this change is, something makes me feel, I can't lie, I kind of get an energy of like what could be like releasing words with the let go card. This is kind of like unleashing, if you will. I'm doing it, or there's something of that nature that I feel like is taking place. But in whatever that is that's taking place, it's a catalyst, it feels like, for to transform the circumstances at play, and evidently it set you up for some sort of midday harvest. Look at that, good fortune with the camel. Like I said, this is kind of like what feels like and this could be satisfaction in yourself, but it could be growth within yourself, but it's valuable. I don't know why. It made me, something gives the impression, right? If you've been, the camel kind of feels past tense, but it feels like you may have been in a position where you've had to take care of yourself with the camel. You've had to show yourself love, but something about your energy I feel like is rich because of the fact it's like the with the harvest, like you have grown, feels like you are the harvest. So you don't give a shit, is what this feels like. You don't give a shit because you've been on such this journey of showing yourself love that it's almost like you know you're worth it. I don't know why. There's something that you're doing, or that you, I don't know if this is something that you want. Overcome fear is at the bottom of the deck. Um, this can be like I can show love to, I love myself, or I can love myself. There's something about that. Happiness is here with the B. I don't know why I feel like you glad to be, I don't know, you're glad to, this is like communication, but you're glad to have whatever this communication is. Something makes me feel like this is going to give you peace, either to, I don't know why it feels like a conversation of some sort is graduating with the knowledge card. So you could be getting more information, but be grateful to have more information. You could be giving more information and be glad to provide more information, because something feels like the deep down, oh, gladly, right? This is kind of like happily. There's something of that nature. There's like there's like I said, it's something like that, but it feels like it's been a long time coming, and it's been you alone and just having to be consistent. Um, But deep down, it feels like the end of the day is um, knowing almost like that whatever this journey is, it's worth it or has been worth it. It was worth it. Yeah, Soldier is clarifying the Panther and change. This is somebody who they're either pushing back or they're just defending, period. It's a very protective energy. Um, Old woman is here. Okay. Maybe you are one. Old woman just kind of gives like maturity, wisdom. I know I'm going to have to love myself or take care of myself. And it could be like based on this resulting, right? I'm glad I took care of myself, or I'm glad I just worried about me. Here's reunion. Okay. I don't know why it's getting like back in business with the wedding card. You could be getting back in contact with someone, back together with someone, or someone could just be getting back with you, but it feels like the conversation is productive. You're sharing information and grateful to do so. I don't know why I feel like somebody you're glad to talk to or glad to, is this could be, I don't know why. Something makes me feel like deep down you feel you happy to. This is like somebody you want to work with or you want to get to know or that you want them to know you. There's something of that nature. Guys, that's what I have for today's daily grind. Like, follow, subscribe, join us on Patreon where we get the extended messages, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.